past few months for James Harden.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Edwards. Irving is out there with Mills. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at center. And for the 76ers, filling the perimeter slots are Curry and Thibault. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. And it's Harden in at the point. And we're at the beginning of a long NBA season, Doris, for a team looking to go the distance. What's the single most important thing to establish early?
Probably, Kevin, the commitment to the collective. You know, there's always going to be new faces. How do you integrate those personalities? Can you get everyone on the same page at the outset? Understand some nights some guys may play, maybe not the next night. Are you committed to the team?
Mills can't hit. Outside Curry. Pass to Embiid. The fader. And Irving pulls it down.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Harden bounce pass. Harris finds Embiid. Fires from deep. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Embiid.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Claxton. And here's Mills. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Irving passes to Simmons. The pass to Mills. Shot clock at 6.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
Passes it to Embiid. Outside for Curry. On the wing, Harris. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It's really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Now here's Mills. This came out, he had 14. The kick out to Irving. Now Simmons. Back to Mills. For the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
First free throw is good. And the second free throw, good. Nails the third.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
The 3 from Harden. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And no one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop, and that thing is a deadly shot.
Now here's Mills. Edwards a screen on Harris. And it's Irving missing.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Here's Simmons. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Out to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. They lead by 4. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Irving. This one for 3. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Harris. Harden's got a couple of threes now in the first for the 76ers. The kick out to Irving. The tray. And the Nets. Another 3.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Thibault finds Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Harris looking it over. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Claxton.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Mills passes to Edwards. Now here's Mills, guarded by Harris. And Mills kicks to Irving. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
Now Mills. After the missed 3 from Joel Embiid. Back to Irving. The 3-ball. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers leading by 4. Pulls up on the elbow. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Harris has got 8 points.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Irving against Embiid.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Philadelphia with the ball. Outside Curry. Pass to Harris. Embiid in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Nets trail by 7. Irving passes to Mills. Back to Irving. Over Thibault. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
First free throw is good.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters, and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air off his feet or with his handle, his ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible.
Both free throws good for Irving.
When Kyrie Irving is engaged, guys, this guy is almost unstoppable. The handle, the finishing ability, the absolute fearlessness when the game hangs in the balance.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got 8 points.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Pass to Curry. Harris outside. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
kicks it to Embiid. And there's the pass to Thibault. Clock at 4. Off target from outside. Brooklyn trailing. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside Irving. Over Thibault. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Thibault on the wing. Passes it to Embiid. Puts it up from 17. It's deflected.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Bembry kicks to Irving. Pass to Bembry. And here's Mills from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
How about that finish by Harden? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Irving passes to Mills. Takes it inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mills has got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now here's Embiid. Chalk up 2 there. Embiid's got 5.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Here's Irving. He's got 10. Drops in the tray.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
The 76ers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Some changes. For Philadelphia, Andre Drummond comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Green in for Matisse Thybulle. Brown is checked in for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons comes in for Irving. On the wing, Green. From 7, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Right side Curry. Blocked again. Here's Bembry, defended by Drummond. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, you can't teach size, is the old expression. And Andre Drummond making his presence felt defensively.
James Harden, he's checked in for Curry. And a change for the Nets. Johnson's checked in. Philadelphia on D. They trail by 1. Here's Brown, and it's sent back by Drummond. Harden outside. Back to Harris. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Green. Drummond dishes to Green. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the drive. And that one's good. Maxey.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Brooklyn's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Johnson kicks to Bembry. Green against Brown. Sweet little floater. And the Nets lead by 1.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Back to Harden. It's stolen by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson sends the screen for Thomas. And it's sent back by Drummond. Harris passes to Harden. From the arc. A rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Simmons finds Thomas. Over Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. There's a minute left to play here in the first. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Johnson against Drummond. Johnson kicks to Bembry. Johnson with a screen on Harris. Bembry. And he makes that one.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Here's Maxey after the basket by Brooklyn. 20 seconds left in the first quarter.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. Both good from the line that time. Here's Irving. Last game out, he had 14. There's the lob to the hoop, and Johnson with the stuff.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
The three from Harden, good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 9 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. 76ers lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. And he details where it all started.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Oh, it is indeed. The English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Ben Simmons is out there with Brown. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Irving. And it's Thomas in at the 2 guard. Pass to Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Launches the 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Thomas kicks to Irving. Here's Brown. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Brown feeling it out a bit. To the inside. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the pass to Embiid. Out left to the wing. Embiid the screen. Niang passes to Korkmaz. Clock is at 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Harden going inside. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Down low, and Embiid's there. Johnson sends the screen for Irving. And there it is for him. Irving's got 17.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
Philadelphia's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Bembry's checked in for Ben Simmons.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. He's coming off an excellent season, putting in about 27 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Embiid kicks to Harden. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Embiid with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And the Nets with possession here. It's a 3-point game. And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
Thomas dishes to Irving. The kick out to Brown. Johnson sets the screen for Brown. Driving in. It's good. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 14. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Seth Curry comes in for James Harden. The Nets also changing it up. Mills comes in for Thomas. And Simmons subbed in for Irving. Simmons looking around. Passes to Bembry. Just 5 on the clock. Sweet move. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Outside for Curry. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Simmons passes to Bembry, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Left side, Harris. The 76ers again can't hit it. Nets leading by 3. Mills finds Simmons. The Nets working the ball around now. Now here's Brown. Defense right on him. On the wing, Johnson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Nets second.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the way, Harris. Trying to end the drought. Drains the 3-pointer. Harris has got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Johnson up top, guarded by Embiid. Johnson kicks to Mills. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Mills has got the lead, back up to 3 now for the Nets. Embiid against Johnson. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harris has got a pair of triples in the second now for the 76ers. The Nets have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Johnson, the pass to Mills. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Mills. Now Brown. Clock at 6. And the Nets, another 3. Timeout called the 76ers.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Korkmaz, and it's James Harden in for Maxey. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Johnson. Edwards comes in for Brown, and Irving subbed in for Bembry. And it's Curry at the elbow. Pass to Thybulle. Harris inside, covered by Irving, and the basket is good. And that's 18 points for Tobias Harris.
And difficult to convert in the face of that kind of D. Harris isn't afraid to take the tough shots. It never has been.
Here's Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Simmons got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Here's Thybulle. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons got his 5th rebound in this one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Shoots. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
76ers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. High post, Embiid. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Washington.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Edwards finds Simmons. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Here's Simmons, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the paint. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Harden. Harris has got 10 points now just in this quarter. And here is Irving. He's got 21. Here's Claxton from downtown, and the Nets another 3.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Harden outside. Into the lane. That one goes. Count it. Harden's got 16 points.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drop.
Outside Irving. Over in the corner, Edwards. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 5. And there's the feed to Irving. Basket counts. Irving's got 26.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Simmons against Harden. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
There's the pass to Simmons. Over Thybulle. No good from Simmons. The 76ers trail by 8. Thibault, the pass to Harden. Good. 18 points for James Harden.
And it doesn't take much to get Harden going. His confidence serves as a catalyst for him catching fire.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Nets lead by 9. Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Embiid. Over Claxton. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And when Embiid first came into the NBA, you know, folks wondered about his offense, but it became clear. Pretty fast, though. He can dominate at both ends of the court.
And we finished one half of basketball. Nets out in front. They lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more than physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thank you for joining us. And guys, Kyrie Irving has taken over in the first half.
Down low, he's been totally unleashed, crashing through guys, going over guys, finding his way to the bucket. This is how you bury your opponent with the high percentage looks. We'll see if this strategy holds up in the second half.
Let's move on to see what's... Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Filling the perimeter slots are Curry and Thibault. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Curry again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here is Harden. 18 points for him. A floater, just 3 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. There's Embiid. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And looking now at some numbers for Joel Embiid. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 28 points per clip last year, 10 rebounds and 3 assists. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
The kick out to Irving. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Irving's got 29.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Harris dishes to Harden. Feeds it to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Tobias Harris.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The 76ers in second.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Back to Simmons. Nets passing it around. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end.
Brooklyn leading by 3. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Embiid finds Harris. Curry wide open. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There's the pick. Here's Mills. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Got that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Curry.
Don't let that slight frame fool you. Seth Curry on the interior. He will finish shots.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Harden outside. Pass to Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Mills. Back to Irving. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 32 points in the game.
Kyrie Irving gets off the ball, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. Yeah, that's pure.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. On the way, Harris. Back to Harden. Thibault with the ball. Embiid wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Embiid's got 7 points for the quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
A fadeaway. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And they're playing through a string of road games. That will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 3. The pass to Thibault. He kicks it to Harden. Embiid with the screen on Irving. 6 to shoot. Harris passes to Curry. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance. And boy, oh boy, did he do some damage.
Nets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Passes it to Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. We'll love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Brooklyn's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Now here's Irving, defended by Thibault. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Pass to Thibault. Fade away. Again, Philadelphia.
And this is what makes him be so dangerous. He makes stretching the floor look effortless.
Mills passes to Irving. And here is Simmons, guarded by Kerr. And Simmons kicks to Mills. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Simmons. The rebound by Harden. The 76ers leading. Embiid dishes to Harden. Here he goes. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Timeout called the Nets.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Edwards. Here's Claxton. 6 points for him. Brown outside. Here's Mills. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, Kyrie Irving's creativity is indisputable. This guy can score it, but he is also an excellent passer.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And stolen by Simmons. Move, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded, and you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
And he makes the first.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Johnson's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
5 on the clock. Mills with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Irving double team. Over Maxey. And the Nets miss again. And it's Curry with the ball. Bringing it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 1. Simmons against Harris. Curry setting the pick for Harris. Harris draws the double. Thibault for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Thibault's got his second basket of the night.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Pass to Irving. Irving double team. Simmons against Curry. Johnson the screen. Irving for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. It's Drummond, high post. Johnson's there. Now the pass to Maxey. Shoots over Mills. The offensive rebound. And the shot goes in. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Passes it to Irving. Launches it. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Pass to Maxey. Drummond with a screen on Irving. Here's Maxey. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Maxey's got 8.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots. Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
He dishes it to Curry. No good from outside. Nets trail by 5. Outside, Simmons. Mills passes to Brown. Back to Mills. Kicks to Irving. There's the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 1:15 left in the third. Pass to Drummond. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Thibault finds Drummond with 3. Harris. Mills with the rebound.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Irving attacking. Unable to get that one. Good D by Drummond. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Johnson. Mills in the corner. The pass to Simmons. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Now Harris. Drummond with a screen on Simmons. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Johnson. Thomas is out there with Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Bembry in at the 4 slot. Thomas kicks to Brown. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's over Embiid. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Irving passes to Thomas. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Harden, and the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Johnson outside. Back to Irving. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harden's got his fourth rebound in this one. Lets it go. Brooklyn with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Thomas against Harden. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his fourth rebound in this one. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Over Embiid, and the shot falls short this time. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Niang, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Pass to Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Korkmaz. Bembry with the rebound. Bembry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love that move. With a bigger defender on him, he contorts his body just enough to get that shot off.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got 32 points in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Another miss by Johnson.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Thomas passes to Irving. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 40 points.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
From deep, Harden. Rebounded by the Nets. Irving's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Bembry. Outside Thomas. Off target with his 3. The 76ers leading by 5. Now here's Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've also done a really good job working in the low post tonight. Those points have been big for them.
The first one falls.
And what you love about Embiid, he gives you the offense, defense, rebounding, but he also plays with an edge. He gives this team a certain confidence when they take the floor.
And Embiid drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Simmons comes in for Irving. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Devin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Thomas surveying the D, and the call will be against George Niang. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Thomas. Pass to Mills. Just 4 to shoot. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Harden dishes to Embiid. And taken away by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Simmons is running. Thomas passes to Johnson. Back to Thomas. On deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Thomas kicks to Benbury. Johnson the screen. He takes it in to the wing right side. Shot clock at 3. Thomas, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here is Harden. And the pass to Maxey. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Maxey's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. Simmons with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Johnson outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
And the 76ers with some changes. Harris is checked in for George Niang. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Johnson. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Curry looking it over. Back to Embiid. The three for Mills. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Harden. Now, Feigl. Driving the lane, and it's blocked. Here's Bembry, guarded by Harris. Bembry misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And here's Harden for three. 76ers with the new shot clock. Here's Bembry, guarded by Embiid. Here's the screen, and it's Simmons penetrating.
And guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. A manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Harden dishes to Harris. Passes to Embiid. Back to Harris. Good on the triple. Harris has got 27 points.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
And the Nets with possession here. Here's Claxton. Pass to Mills. Now here's Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Thomas. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And that one, good. And it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for. Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Here is Harden. Here is outside. Outside Curry. Pass to Embiid. A three. A shot off that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Driving inside. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Mills.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Poked away. Outside Curry. Inside, and stolen by Thomas. He feeds it to Simmons. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And now, just a 2-point 76ers lead. Here is Harden. And here's Embiid. Back to Harden. Harden draws the double. Embiid with the screen on Thomas. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
5 to shoot. Goes back up. The rebound by the Nets.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
There's Bembry, guarded by Harden. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 2. 1:57 left here in the 4th quarter. And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. .157 left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, how about the speed at which Kyrie Irving comes at you on the drive? This is why he's able to draw so many fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Harden bounce pass. There's Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
Gets the first, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Outside Irving. And he's going up for the alley-oop. .121 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Now here's Irving, defended by Thibault. Irving's shot is good.
Kyrie Irving is one of the most clever scorers in the game of basketball. And when he starts to feel it, it's going to be a long night for the defense.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. The pass to Harris. Harden against Simmons. Harden the pass to Curry. The dish to Harris. 5 on the clock. Here's the floater. Got it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Irving looking over the floor. It counts.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
30 seconds left in the fourth. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Out to the wing. And they double up Embiid. Here's Harden. It's good! A huge shot to tie it up.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here is Irving. Defended by Thibault. Launches a three. Count it!
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.